for lab 2. In our second lab assignment for our server-side language class, essentially what we're doing is getting information from the URL to set up the access for different sites. One of the things I found kind of cool about this is essentially the same way a WordPress site or a template site is set up, so it makes it really easy to fill in with content if you have the right administration side. Jumping right into this, one of the things I was going to show you on this is this if statement. Essentially, this is checking the URL to see if that attribute actually exists in the URL. What I'm going to do now is actually show you how the site functions by starting up my map and actually going to the site. SSL lab day 1. Alright. Now, my design's not the greatest in the world, but this functionality does work. So I click on services, services page loads, about page loads, contact page loads, and then home loads. As you can see in the URL though, it's got these attributes up here. Now this is what you're using that get or $_get with the array brackets with the name of it in. You're looking in the URL for this. Now you're checking to see if it's empty. If it's not empty, then it's running this section of code here. Each one of these statements is looking for a specific information. If the controller is blank, it loads the index. If it's services, it loads the services page, about page, contact page. If it is empty, all it's going to do is immediately run the home page under controller, which essentially runs this. Same setup as before with the other index file. Checks to see if the action is empty. Empty. Now there is a difference between empty and set, as I come to find out. If it's empty, there's no information whatsoever in there. If it's set, it won't actually be blank. So as you can see right here, action is blank and controller is blank. Is set will register that as a false. It actually has to have something in it to register for inset. So that's why in this instance I'm using the not empty. So essentially as long as it's there, it shows up. That's all I have for lab 2.